Hi and welcome to Schmollywood Babylon's top 10 of 2016. As you can see, I don't have the luxury of a real camera at this moment because my husband, we just getting married, as you can see, is on a little vacation to his family. So I will meet up with him in a week or so. But anyway, I'm all alone here in this apartment with all the thousands of movies and and I feel, I decide, okay, I'm going to do one of these top 10 lists. I usually do one somehow every year, sometimes every year. Sometimes on Instagram, sometimes only on Letterboxd, before on my blog. But I don't have a blog anymore. I just upload a little bit on YouTube here and maybe a shorter version of this on Instagram. But my top 10 top 10 this year, it's been a difficult year. There's been many movies I really loved, but I've also felt wasn't perfect. There was always something a little bit off with them. But I come to realize also it's the off thing. It's that I like so much is that they don't they're something else than I expect, and they surprise me. So I usually I never take do a 1 to 10 or 10 to 1 list, but this year I will actually. So I will say which movie I think was the best genre movie this year. But we begin with number 10, and this is a controversial movie. It's number 10 is Phantasm Ravager, and I've seen so many different opinions about this. Some people love it and some people absolutely hate it, and they don't understand the point with it. They think it's a cheap and useless, I don't know what but come on, it's exactly like a Phantasm movie. It's basically it doesn't stray away from the format at all, and I think it's an excellent conclusion. I don't want to spoil anything really from it, but for me the ending was, it broke my heart, but it also made me feel very good. It made me feel warm. It probably gave me a couple of tears also. So Phantasm Ravager is number 10 of 2016. Number 9 is a movie, often I'm not so fond of horror comedies, but Freaks of Nature I absolutely adored. Yeah, it's silly, lightweight, but come on, it has a cameo by Werner Herzog. It has a sense of geeky humor, which I love. It's absolutely non-stop. No, maybe not non-stop action. It drags a little bit in the middle, but come on, it's, I had a lot of fun and I liked it. So Freaks of Nature is number 9. At number 8, I love Turkish cinema. I love, as you can see, I used to love a lot, but I actually do. I love Turkish cinema, especially older. So when it comes to new Turkish movie which generates my interest, it's, something special. And Baskin is visually a sensational movie. It's absolutely stunning. You couldn't, it's up with the best from Italy or Spain or even the US from the 70s, visually. It kind of fizzle out to nothing really towards the end or the last. It works, but I've seen it before, and it's not super original, but it's a beautiful movie. And the music scene, if you've seen the movie, the scene where they are they're singing to some song on the radio on the way to their mission, which I absolutely love. It's just it's not horror, it just brings some kind of humanity to everything. So Baskin is number 8. Number 7 is a movie I absolutely love. I was so happy. You see, I love it again. I saw it in cinema and I felt so good. It was a movie that didn't inspire me, but it made me happy. And that's basically the only thing I'm looking for in movies nowadays. And that's of course the Ghostbusters remake, which all the fucking haters out there, men of course, absolutely trashed for no reason at all. Have you seen these idiots, what they're doing towards Mad Max Fury Road right now on Internet Movie Database? It's silly, it's absolutely stupid. We're talking about pure idiots, moronics, Donald Trump supporters. But Ghostbusters might not win any Oscars or something, but it's good, jolly fun. The cast is great. You get some good belly laughs. You get good special effects. And it easily beats Ghostbusters 2, which I still think is one of the most boring sequels ever made. So Ghostbusters is number 7. At number 6, we have a movie that everyone loves, and I love it also too. It's super simple. It's a simple movie, It doesn't really deliver so much new, but a wonderful cast and a great tight script makes Don't Breathe to one of the best thrillers in recent years. And I mean, it's from Fede Alvarez, who did the Evil Dead remake, which I think was fabulous. And here he's even better. This is really, here you see something from him, and it's not a remake or reboot or some other person said. It feels like him. It feels like something. I love these early 90s thrillers, which are, super sharp writing and good acting, and the story itself were, nothing super unique, but, they worked, and Don't Breathe is one of those. At number 5, we have a movie that I know many people hate, and many people love also, and I love it, and that's, of course, The Neon Demon. I'm a huge fan of Only God Forgives, which I think is one of the best movies of that year. And Neon Demon, it's basically it's a horror. I feel Only God Forgives somehow. It's a horror movie also. It has this horror vibe. It has this Suspiria, Dario Argento vibe, and the Neon Demon just goes further in this. It's pure horror. It's very European, it's very arty, but set in Los Angeles, and I love movies set in Los Angeles, like Maps to the Stars, for example. This decadent city of poor and rich, and everyone trying to reach for the stars. And that's and Starry Eyes, for example, is on the same theme. Neon Demon it's perfect cinema. It's I can fully understand if you hate it, but it's very close to my heart. So yeah, Neon Demon is number. So Neon Demon is number 5. Sorry, I talk so much right now. I'm so inspired when I'm talking about movies. Number 4 is a pure rip-off of Epoch. Did you see Epoch from 2001 or something? Oh, maybe no, earlier. It's the Unified Film Organization's little First Contact movie. No, but Arrival is not a rip-off. It's a beautiful, crafted, serious science fiction about communication, about love, about life. I'm sounding very mature and grown up here, but I sometimes I love a movie without humor. It's just a drama, and it deals with the fantastic, with the supernatural, with the Fortean. And that's exactly what Arrival does. So Arrival is something I recommend a lot. Arrival is number 4 this year. Number 3 is, I'm not sure if this actually was released at the end of 2015, but I still think that Midnight Special is worthy number 3, because Midnight Special is basically an excuse to make a Starman ripoff, but in 80s style and everything. But it captures something. It's a timeless story. It's a good story. Has an absolutely absurd ending, which it comes from nowhere almost. It reminds me of Takashi Miike's Dead or Alive, which had this super absurd ending. Or is it number 2? I don't know. But and Midnight Special, brings something. It brings humanity to the genre, something humane. Also fantastic acting from everyone involved. So Midnight Special is number 3. Number 2 is a magnificent movie. It's a super movie. It's called, it's Shin Godzilla is number 2. The new Japanese Godzilla movie is absolutely madness, pure madness. There is bureaucratic madness. It tells about the politics, the administration around a Godzilla attack, and they've done a fabulous creation of bringing Godzilla back and do something new with him. It feels modern, it feels super modern, but still old school. You have these amazing scenes of destruction, and you still have wonderful drama in between, and Godzilla, he looks scary as fuck, basically. So Shin Godzilla, absolutely fantastic movie. Welcome back, Godzilla. I'm looking forward to more of your wonderful adventure, hopefully versus some other monsters. Yeah. And number 1, it's an anthology movie, and anthology movies, we all know anthology movies has their ups and downs. The more stories, the more of the crappier ones. But Southbound really deserves its #1 title because it's a highly original anthology movie, and it weaves everything together like I've never seen it before. And it's also super dark, and it doesn't come with any silly twists. It's just darkness, and it's gory, and it's original, and it's creepy as hell. Mina Special is something you should watch because it's absolutely the best horror movie or genre movie 2016. We have of course some other movies that was made, but that I like. I like The Greasy Strangler. You bullshit artist. I think that was a great movie, but very odd. It's not something you watch every day. Train to Busan, of course, good zombie movie. A little bit shallow. I felt really invested in the characters. Now I'm sounding pretentious again, but that's what I feel. The Veiling. Blair Witch, I liked the new Blair Witch. It was a good fun footage movie, but absolutely nothing original. The problem is that they made like 10,000 of these movies since the first one, so this still works. 10 Copperfield Lane, not bad at all. Kind of disappointed at the ending. The Mind's Eye, it's a good movie, but it's basically a rip of his last movies. I can't remember his name now. But still a good one, well made, good acting. The Conjuring 2, it was fun, but it's compared to the first one, it was really weak, and they used so much special effects, and I love special effects, both CGI and practical effects. I have absolutely nothing against it. I think it's beautiful, but come on. You have to, take it easy. People won't get scared because there's a jump scare all the time. Hardcore Henry was a lot of fun. Can't say it's a fantastic movie, but I had a lot of fun with it. Holidays, another anthology movie. It's basically it, I would say. I probably missed a lot of movies, but I've been trying to watch new movies this year and not only dwell in the past. So anyway, that was Schmollywood Babylon's top 10 of 2016. From bottom to top is Phantasm, Ravager, Freaks of Nature, Baskin, Ghostbusters, Don't Breathe, The Neon Demon, Arrival, Midnight Special, Shin Godzilla, and Southbound. And until then, the worst one. Have I seen her? No, come on. I'm not going to talk about crappy movies. I love talking about good movies. So that was it for this year. Hopefully I will do more of this next year. We'll see. It depends on if someone wants me to do them or if someone is watching this. So until then, here's a clip from The Burning Train.